What's going on? Welcome in to the OUA preview of the week. We've got some great matchups coming up. Once again, there is no stake and claim to the number one overall seed all the way down to last place, Connor. So we've got some games that are going to help decide the fate, but we can't quite close it out just yet.
No, not quite. We'll get there. We'll get there soon enough. But let's start this one off. All Saturday games this week, no Friday. So let's start this one off with a battle between the furthest end of Ontario, in London, the Western Mustangs taking on the Windsor Lancers. 1:00 start from Western Alumni Stadium. This is going to be a battle of some ground games.
It is indeed. And I mean, we saw what the running backs for Western did last week. Over 300 combined yards, 6 total touchdowns between Winati and Edwards. But I'm looking at Evan Hillock in this game, Connor. I feel like Windsor's going to try to make them play left-handed, and their quarterback does a great job whenever teams require him to throw. I think that Hillock is going to take full advantage of the Lancers game this week and shred the Windsor team.
I think we might be in the upside down this week, dude. I am with you because I think that Western's going to do the exact same thing for the Windsor Lancers. We know the offense runs through Joey Zorn. So take the ball away, make them play left-handed, and let's see what either Danny Skelton or Josh Shim can do offensively for the Windsor Lancers. So this might be a quarterback duel in a running back game.
And we'll move on from there to where we're going to get a quarterback duel, and that's the Waterloo Warriors taking on the Carlton Ravens. Nolan Caban has been throwing the ball all around the park the last couple weeks. Tanner DeYoung, we know, can match anyone in the country with his arm strength and capabilities passing the ball. So I'm expecting an air raid battle out of Ottawa.
Yeah, to make a bad joke and a bad Drake joke at that, the rookie and the vet in this one, Tanner DeYoung, Nolan Caban. I mean, we've seen the games from Nolan Caban, right? Like, we've seen the flashes, we've seen the potential, we've seen the 400 yards, but Tanner has been there. He's closed the games out. He has that 5-year experience, the arm, the vision. I mean, how do you stop what has been an incredible attack from the Carlton Ravens when it's clicking?
I mean, not to mention the Ravens are coming off of a bye as well. So there's the added rest time, get a bit healthier, get more prepared, and at home. So let's move on now to a team that's riding high in the Laurier Golden Hawks. Just won big over their rivals, the Waterloo Warriors. Taylor Elgersma, Quentin Scott, they had quite the game between the two of them. They're playing the Guelph Griffins this week at home. Guelph still trying to figure out what's going on at the quarterback position. They got Clark Barnes back, but not overly involved in the game plan. What do you think is going to happen this week, Connor?
Yeah, I mean, Clark Barnes coming back certainly is a positive for the Guelph Griffins. No doubt. You said it. He's one of the best players, best playmakers in the country. But, I mean, again, to steal one of your points, you said this about the Laurier Golden Hawks in our recap. The defense is incredible for this team this year. They squeeze the life out of teams. We saw it even in the loss to Western. We saw what they did to a very good Western Mustangs offense. So I think that a lot of this is going to depend on what Laurier is able to take away and what they're able to control with the Guelph Griffins offense. And if they take Clark Barnes out of this, I mean, Clark Barnes, Isaiah Smith, those are the two guys you got to take away for Guelph in this one for me.
I agree with you on that one. Let's talk about your alma mater, the Ottawa GGs. Connor, if they win out this year, they could be the number one seed potentially in all of the OUA. They played the York Lions this week on the road after their bye week. What's going to happen?
This is one of those games where you cannot go in too confident because York is coming off probably their best performance of the season. Great special teams showing, 2 block kicks in that game, 1 for a touchdown from the York Lions, and one of the better games I think we've seen from the offense as a whole from York. So they're moving in the right direction. Ottawa in this one, coming off a very big win in that Panda game. I hate to bring that one up again. No, I don't hate to bring that up. You kidding me? But yeah, no, they are firing on all cylinders. They have a chance here to, I think, have one of their best finishes in the last 6 years or so. So They can't look ahead of this game, is what I'm saying in this one. And again, as it has all season, it's going to come down to how well their defense shuts down Noah Craney and that York Lions passing attack. And on the road, how well JP Simikinda can move the rock.
All right, final game of the week. This one might be the biggest. It's Queen's homecoming, Connor. The
This is going to
Gales
be a good one. 140, 140.
are. It's a monumental homecoming, and the Gales are playing the McMaster Marauders, who we know they don't like. They know they don't like. Mac doesn't like them either. Mac's trying to find themselves, make a late playoff push. Queens still can be that number one seed potentially. This week will determine that one. But on that note, they know they can't drop any games, and they are going to be playing lights out. That rushing attack is going to be reloaded for Queens.
It certainly will. And as much as all eyes are going to be on the rushing attack, I think for me, and this is a guy that you turned everybody on to, but for me, my eyes are going to be on the passing game and Aiden O'Neill specifically in this one. What is he going to do? Can he break the game open? How are they going to work him into the open field? Because with the ball in his hands, this dude is an absolute weapon.
I agree, but we'll have to wait to Saturday to see what happens. We'll be here on Sunday, as always, to recap it for you guys. So make sure you tune in once that gets posted on the Monday morning to get caught up on the weekend. If you want to check out these games, go get some tickets. Go to the stadiums if you're near there. If not, maybe you're listening from the States or across the pond and you just love some OUA football. Make sure to head to OUA.tv. Free to sign up with your email. You can check out any game live and on demand.
And that closes it out for us this week with the OUA show. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you on Sunday.